Yeah, hey guys, I've made my way here to Schooner Drive here on Wilmington Island, and we've been telling you all day that the wind has been picking up, and we weren't joking. Just look behind me here at this tree that has fallen here in this neighborhood on Schooner Drive. Now, thankfully, unlike the tree that we just saw down on LaRoche Avenue, this tree did not fall on any lines whatsoever. I actually had a chance to chat with the homeowners, and they tell me that it fell this way. They're thankful that it fell this way. Nobody was injured. There's still power to the house. We can still see lights inside of the house. Right now, we're just thankful that it fell this way instead of falling the other way onto this house. But this is what we're facing here. This is the reason why that our police departments and our fire departments are out there right now telling people that if you don't have to be outside, don't be outside, because as we continue to go throughout the evening, the winds will continue to pick up and the rain will only get stronger. Now, we're going to stay out here and see exactly how this continues to play out. Thankfully, no other trees, no other limbs have fallen out here. This is the only tree out here right now that has fallen down, but thankfully, everybody I mentioned before is okay. I'm going to go ahead and send it back to you guys, but for now, reporting live here on Wilmington Island, Stephen Moody, WJCL-TV News. Over the past couple of hours, but before I got here, Amy, you got a chance to witness some debris, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, that's right. When we started out here, I mean, it went from a beautiful sunset and calm conditions to then rain and strong gusts, and when we were reporting live to you earlier, or I guess into the evening hours yesterday, we heard a really loud noise, and we were wondering where that came from, what it possibly could have been. So when we came up from our live shot, as we were down closer to the river checking on flooding conditions, we noticed that there was a piece of a fan that actually fell from one of the ceiling fans here in downtown Savannah. We're actually outside of Fiddler's Crab House, and so you can tell that some of the businesses down here, although they've done everything that they can to prepare between boarding up their shops and having the sandbags out, fortunately some of the stuff outside are taking a beating from the wind gusts that are down here, including the fan. And then when you got here, though, you got to experience some action too.
Yeah, but actually about a half an hour ago, another piece of that same ceiling fan fell down, and it's just going. We can hear it behind us right now. It just keeps going and going. But I will say this, all joking aside, if this is the worst of the debris that we're going to see, then we are very thankful for that with this storm. Now, I understand that, like you mentioned before, had that beautiful sunset ending out, and then the conditions here deteriorated. But everything is lighting up here now. We're still going to continue to bring you our coverage, but for now, reporting live on River Street, I'm Stephen Moody. That's Amy Zimmer for WJCL-TV News. Well, we are still here in on Wilmington Island here on Schooner Drive. Now I'm going to actually turn the camera around and show you guys this tree. We got back into the storm tracker just to give you a little bit of perspective about how big this tree is, as you can hear the truck backing up here, and this tree has just covered the entire roadway here. There's no way to get around it. We saw people on a golf cart having to drive around it on a lawn, but other than that, if you have a vehicle, you're not getting through on this area. I'm also inside of the storm tracker, and here on my laptop I'm looking at the outage map here at Georgia Power's website, and it looks like over 50 people, looks like 69 people to be exact, or excuse me, 74, that number just changed, have been affected by power outages here. 74 number, that's the number of outages right now that is guaranteed to probably increase as we go through the next few hours, as it continues, like you said before, to get darker and darker out here. Now, this is just what we're looking at here. The rain has started to pick up even since you guys took me live here, but it looks like the power is still on in most of these homes. The wind has remained steady since the last time we spoke to you all, so that's good, but still, we're not out of the woods yet, and I am, like you mentioned before, recommending that if you are staying home, if you chose to ride out this storm inside of your home, please stay inside. You don't need to be outside. As you can see, this is the things that could happen. A tree could fall, power lines could fall, debris, of course, all over the place. Just be careful. That's just the number one thing there. Now, we're going to go ahead and toss it back to you all back in the studio, but for now, reporting live again here on Wilmington Island, Stephen Moody, WJCL-TV News. That's right, guys. I am actually outside. I've made my way out to Isle of Hope Marina, and as the sun goes down, conditions here have deteriorated quickly. How quickly? Well, if you check out my Twitter page, I posted a photo of a beautiful sunset about, I want to say, a half an hour ago, and now that the sun has gone down, exactly what our meteorologists have been saying all day is happening. The rain is getting stronger. We've made our way under a dock here. The rain has gotten stronger and the wind has gotten stronger. Thankfully, though, we see the boats out here on the marina, on the dock. They have stood pat here now. Now, I had a chance to talk to a couple who has lived in this area their entire life, and they've been saying the same thing that a lot of local residents have been saying, is that this storm is reminding them of Matthew. Yesterday, they were just talking about how great it was, how beautiful it was, how conditions were great, and now today we have here Dorian affecting it here. Now, thankfully, that is the only sign of people out here. Everybody else is either inside of their homes. Saw a couple of people on their porches. We also saw a couple of homes boarded up as well. The locals here have been through this before, so they know how to get through this safely. And right now, if you are outside or if you haven't gotten to a safe area, now is the time to do so, especially if you live in the city of Savannah with that curfew coming up in the next hour or so. Now, we will continue to stay out here and bring you the latest